Welcome back, folks. To stay competitive in the mobile application world is no easy task. App developers have to strategically position their applications to attract users. Let's now look at what 365 Calendar did to build up its user base.
In its early days, the 365 Calendar team consisted of Genan and two friends he knew from his computing class. A coffee shop served as their office. They chose to create a calendar app because it had the prospect of accumulating a large number of users and could be developed in several different directions. More importantly, there were few good calendar apps available in China at the time.
We began from the coffee shop. We all had laptops, and the three of us would bring them there every morning, sit down, log on to the Wi-Fi network, and get something to eat and drink. It was actually a lot cheaper than renting an office. That's how the three of us got started.
365 Calendar's PC version reached 1 million active users in 2010. At this point, demand reached a bottleneck, as the app was mostly used only by people with especially demanding schedules. 2010 has been marked by many as the year mobile internet took off. When seemingly everybody had a smartphone, 365 Calendar changed its strategy to include mobile phones and allowed its users to synchronize their schedules between their computers and mobile devices. Soon, the number of users exploded. In 2011, the internet company Tencent released a new social media app, WeChat, which quickly accumulated 600 million users. 365 Calendar quickly initiated a cooperation with Tencent that allowed users to integrate their WeChat and 365 Calendar accounts. By integrating invitations, schedules, notifications, and online payments, 365 Calendar built an easy-to-use platform for arranging events.
What we're working on now is creating a self-contained system where we provide online stores with the tools and platform to promote their events that our users can participate in. The users then need a way to pay for their purchases, and we provide a payment platform which closes the circle. The users can participate in interactive events.
Building on this foundation, 365 Calendar created a platform that allowed its users to access different information, like the NBA match schedule, American TV shows calendar, or film premiere calendar. Now that it was able to provide its users with large amounts of information, 365 Calendar was closing in on a business model. After 7 years of hard work, 365 Calendar had developed from 3 friends in a coffee shop to a company with over 200 app developers housed in an innovation park in central Beijing. In its Series B round of financing, the company received investment from the prestigious DST Properties in its second round of financing. DST Properties has previously invested in companies like Facebook, Twitter and Groupon abroad, and Alibaba, JD.com, and Xiaomi in China.
So this company actually has been fairly successful. I mean, they made it to Series B round of financing. But I have a really hard time understanding this company's business model. So it's trying to change itself into a event promoting company now? Is that what they're doing?
Well, Tracy, one of the major challenges we talked about this company is how to expand customer base and also how to increase customer stickiness. And this issue is particularly relevant for companies like 365 Calendar because the company now has a venture capital backing it up. So they do have to maintain a steady growth momentum in order to live up to their investors' expectation and to be able to raise additional money later on, Series C's or Series D's. So one way for this company to increase customer stickiness is trying to change the positioning of the product from a utility-based product where the interaction is one-to-one, right, between the single user and the app, now to actually networking-based apps, right? So where the interaction actually occurs among a group of users.
Exactly.
And as more people start to use 365 Calendar as a social networking kind of tools or apps, then I think it will substantially increase the value of this app.
And you're much less likely to switch to something else if all of your friends are using it.
Exactly, yes.
So Professor Jia, you talked about how it's necessary for this company to expand its functions to maybe extend into something like a networking tool for its users.
Yes.
But how exactly can they do that?
Well, I think there are several ways they can do it. One is to build up the centralized information platform, which I think they are already doing it. So basically, they can gather all this promotion or discount information from their business partners and post them on their calendar. Right? So this is one way to attract more users to its application. And an alternative way to do it is to build online community. And what they can do is actually create interest groups, based on different calendars. So for movie fans, they can come up with a movie calendar with all the information about different premiere times for different movies. And then what they can also do is actually set up an online chat room or online community for these calendar users to get together and talk about the movies. So this is another way to create this network effect to attract more users to its application. And another way to do it is actually to engage in offline activity. So 365 Calendar can be used as a master calendar to help and coordinate all these offline events. So this is sort of an online,
O2O model.
exactly, online to offline model, which is very popular nowadays.
Which is very popular, that's right.
Yes.
So Professor Jia, viral marketing is at play here. Tell us about this kind of marketing and also how crucial it is to a company like 365.
Right, so viral marketing is a very low cost but very effective marketing strategy and has become very popular among internet companies. So the idea here is instead of the company selling directly to the end customers, it's using its existing consumers as sales agent to sell to future customers. So the upside here, one is it's a low cost marketing strategy because the company doesn't have to pay anything for new user acquisition, right? Because it's using existing
That's
customers.
right.
An alternative advantage is it's actually very effective because it does carry this endorsement from the existing customer
That's
when you're
right.
selling to the next wave of customers. So for example, like 365 Calendar, I think the company is now working with a leading university in China. So you can imagine if one faculty member start to use this calendar as a master course calendar, then the chances are all the students in that class will also have to download the same app, right? So
That's right.
365 Calendar is effectively turning that faculty member into its salesperson.
Agent. The conversion
agent.
rate is really, really high because the students have basically no choice, right?
Right, exactly. And once the students are all start to using it, the chances are other faculty members will probably use the same calendar as well. So this is where the viral effect kicks in.
That's clearly a very effective way for 365 to do marketing here. Well, folks, now we have a basic understanding of 365's business model, but what about a company's long-term development plan? We'll evaluate 365's future when we come back. And also just another reminder that you can always follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter for our current and past shows. Just search CCTV News. Stay with us.